Hi everybody, it's Patchett at Parnassus Books with this new idea that if you haven't read a book before, it's a new book for you. So I'm going over some classics that I really love. Last week, I talked about Mrs. Caliban by Rachel Ingalls, and that's because my friend Erin Anderson Whiting read it, loved it, wanted to talk to somebody about it. It was only 110 pages. I said I would read it. I loved it. And apparently a lot of people have loved it since I've made the video. Kevin Wilson and Elizabeth McCracken both wrote to me after I made the video and said it was one of their all-time favorite books, which I didn't know, and they're two of my best friends. So after I finished this book, I thought about another book that Erin had given me a year before, and I had just never gotten around to reading it, and that was So Big by Edna Ferber. I thought if she was right about Mrs. Caliban, maybe she was also right about So Big. She was so right about So Big. This is an amazing book. This book is so good, I actually find it a little troublesome that it's not more a part of the canon. It won the Pulitzer in 1925. That's the year before The Great Gatsby came out, just so you can sort of place it in your mind. It's about a young woman who grows up with her gangster gambler father in Chicago, and after he dies, she becomes a school teacher in a poor community, and she takes it on as a big adventure. But then, of course, she falls in love and spends her life on this farm. And it's just a fascinating, beautifully written, beautifully structured, and super engaging book. This is a classic you can't put down, and it would be a great book for book club. Oh, and by the way, when I recommended this to Kathy Schultenover, who does the Parnassus book clubs, she said, well, we've already done that in the Classics book club, because Kathy Schultenover is always 3 steps ahead of me. So next week, after talking about 2 of Erin Anderson Whiting's favorite books, I'm going to tell you the book that I gave to Erin that was her favorite book. Thanks so much.